Chronicles, faux shit, no whole shit, all day, you know what I'm saying? Coming straight from South Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The name you know, you heard me. You know, 2300 block, out the gate, you feel me? Yeah, man. What's up, man? What you want to ask me, man?
Like a dime. Hey, so look, I got a couple questions for you, bro.
All right, go ahead.
So why they call you Southside Chronicles?
They call me Southside Chronicles. That's a name that I came up with, you know, because I'm that nigga. I'm that motherfucker. That
So what made you came up with do you have a meaning behind it?
Yeah, it's a lot of meaning. The Southside Chronicles are a product of my environment, you know what I'm talking about? So when you're a product of your environment, you can speak up on certain things, you know, and you can have seen certain things, you know what I'm saying? You label your name when you can label your own self and speak up on that. Who gonna say I ain't? Like, you know what I mean? I started that shit with the Southside Chronicles. Get that bag production though.
Okay.
Southside Chronicles just a name, you know.
Okay, so what's Get That Bag Productions?
Oh, Get That Bag Production is the fucking company, you know what I mean? That's the company that I go under. That's what Southside Chronicles is up under. Southside Chronicles is not a label. Southside Chronicles is just, it all started from a book, you know what I mean? That ain't been out yet, you know what I'm talking about? But you know, it's still in process, it's still, you know, in motion, you know what I mean? You got to always keep some motion, you know what I mean? You know, it don't take, a lot of people look at certain things and feel like, man, he taking a long time to put that Southside Chronicles book out, man. People write a book up to 10 years. You know what I'm talking about? It might take 10 years for a person to put a movie out, you know what I'm saying? And then shit changes in time, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep it up to date, you gotta keep it fresh, you gotta keep it looking good, you gotta keep it new, you know what I'm talking about?
And speaking about a book, what kind of book you putting out?
I just said the Southside Chronicles book. It's a story book, man, about Southside Chronicles. See the definition. See, I know you always got to laugh and shit be funny. But Chronicles, for people that is not illiterate, Chronicles is a chronicle. You could go Chronicle 1, you could go Chronicle 2, you go Chronicle 3. It's Chronicles. It's certain situations. It's certain things that didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? Fiction or facts, you know. But if you know Mr. Southside Chronicles, you know I speak nothing but the facts of life. You know what I'm saying? FOL shit. Kill me if I'm lying, bitch.
Okay. I feel you on that. So what got you into podcasts?
Say, man, real talk. I'm gonna tell you what got me in podcast, man. It was like 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And I seen this cat, this crook, you know, I don't gang bang or nothing, you know what I'm talking about, but I seen OG Percy, you know what I mean? And I seen he come home and he had a stand-up guy, one of his partners, one of his friends that really laid up there and stood up behind him, and they started doing this thing. And I was like, man, all he do is telling truth, telling facts of life type shit, you know, who gonna say he ain't, you know what I mean? And that was really motivating me. OG Person, man. Shout out to OG Person, man, you know what I mean? You know, he, you know, I don't know if I think he from Texas, you know what I mean? But I know he was locked up in Texas, you know. All respect to you, man. Yo, H-Crip, I'm not a gangbanger. I'm at the Southside Chronicles. We're from the Southside, folks, shit. No whole shit. But at the end of the day, you know, that what started me on the, you know, wanting to do a podcast, you know what I mean? And wanting to just sit back and talk everyday life things that everybody don't get to talk about every day, man. Because some people be scared to talk about certain things, you know. You ain't got to get that big ass 32 in there, bitch, now, you know, but it's not playing.
So what's some everyday life type shit?
Say the questions again, you got to speak up.
What's some everyday life type shit?
What's some everyday life type shit? Some everyday life type shit when you got to get your ass up in the motherfucking morning and make it happen, you know what I'm saying? Some everyday life shit when you got some people don't know if they where their next meal gonna come from, you know what I mean? Everyday life shit when you take your ass to go to college and you done live this extravagant, well decent life and go get a degree and shit and you can't get no goddamn job. It's everyday life shit, you know what I mean? See, Mr. Southside Chronicles just don't talk about bullshit every day, you know what I mean? You know, I don't love it, but I know bullshit is entertaining. I know that's what make money. But everyday life shit, when you done went to school for a certain amount of years and then you can't even practice your craft, you know what I mean? That's everyday life shit. Everyday life shit when a motherfucking woman is struggling every day, you know what I mean, with 2-3 kids because old puss ass motherfucker and when they got her pregnant that wasn't there to take care of business. Now, some of you women run people off, y'all run men off. I'm just saying that's everyday life shit. You know what I mean? When kids are here to be raised themselves and there's no guidance. That's everyday life shit. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's facts. Facts of life, you know what I mean? You see the world, you see how it's going, you know?
Okay, let me ask you another question. So what you feel about, you seen on the news that the White House might have cocaine.
Yeah, man!
What you feel about
Goddamn, I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, all facts, I feel like Bubba Dub, man. You can't trust nobody, man. You can't trust nobody. They been snorting powder though. They been in the White House doing cocaine, man. Don't try to act like this shit's something new, man. You know, everybody do their little thing. You heard me? All they did probably found a little bag, but this the White House. Come on now, the White House. You heard me? White powder. You know what I'm saying? All the goddamn Secret Service on there getting high as a motherfucker, ready to kill your ass. You know they in that bitch, bucked up in that bitch. You heard me? Bucked up and fucked up.
Right,
you know,
right,
but
right.
I feel like, you know, the government and shit, they been doing wild ass shit. So, you know, that shit don't surprise me, that shit with the White House, that they found a bag of powder. How it got out? Who told it? But at the end of the day, it been out. This shit been going on. You know what I'm saying? It's the government we talk about. The government is not your friend. It's your enemy. We're going to give you so much to play with. Then you got a lot of these niggas. Don't let me get to talk about government because the same White House we talk about that they found powder in, these the same motherfuckers that got CIs and confidential informants running around this bitch balling, riding rims, and you thinking they ballers, them niggas straight snitches. You know, and when I say nigga, I don't mean color. You know, nigga, I don't look at nigga as a race, and I might be using it the wrong way, but you know, when I say nigga, I know people that fought about this shit and shit like that, but man, I'm not a nigga, I'm a black man. I'm a black American, like a dog.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel like Biden gonna get impeached behind it?
Well, you know, from the little what I've been reading up on and stuff, you know, man, say, bro, I don't put past nothing with people, because when you in power, see, when you got power and you got money and you got the type of power that he got, man, you know, shit flying under the table, you know what I'm saying? You know, they gonna slap that shit up under the table. I don't feel like he'll get impeached for that. You know what I'm talking about? But, hey, you know, the news gonna put what they want to put out there, you know what I mean? You know, like they been doing, you know what I'm saying? You want to hear some news? This the real facts of news, you know what I'm talking about? That's why I want a podcast, because I want to talk about the real shit, not that fake ass WFB, or WBRZ, or Fox News, or CNN, bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like these dumbass motherfuckers that they put out that went in that submarine and got their ass killed and drowned themselves $1 million the other day. You know, I feel like that was just a cover up to cover something bigger up. You know what I mean? Hey, say I'm militant, say I'm spooker. You can say what you want. I'm just speaking facts, you know?
So let me ask you another. Did you hear anything about the ship that drowned? I think it's like 8,000 or 7,000 immigrants that was getting imported to the U.S. You heard about that? Any more information about that?
No, I ain't about that. I ain't looked that one up. And man, that's crazy there, man. That's damn. But you know, I wouldn't put it past people, because they been landing up there. You know what I'm talking about? Putting motherfuckers on boats and taking people away from their fucking land and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's America. You know, it's the land of the free to a certain extent. You know what I'm talking about? But it's still America. It's the best state to be in, because some other states is, other countries is, you know, yeah, you would won't be over there. You know what I'm talking about? I bet you bring your ass back to America. But at the same time, you know, they've been doing this, man. They've been taking our lives and doing what they want to do with our lives, man. This ain't nothing, ain't no secret. You feel me? Come on, man. All lives matter, man. Even like the Black Lives Matter funding, to me, it's just a funding, you know, to get money. What the fuck is y'all really doing? You know what I'm talking about? You know, especially when black killing blacks around here, if you want to talk about some real shit, you feel me? Sometimes right now, when they looked at, you got your own kind against you, and you got to deal with the government and all this here, man. Come on, man. You know, they got white people homeless. They got black people homeless, you know. Until you hit rock bottom around this bitch, you don't know what it is, you know what I'm talking about? You feel me? And certain things, you know what I mean? That's why you can't do nothing but keep your head up in this world, man, and try to go with your best move and think smarter, not harder. You know what I'm talking about? Like a dog, you know what I mean? Straight up, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, how many minutes I got left on this interview? I'm trying to go 10 minutes, you know? You know. Yeah. But, you know. What?
I was telling you, go ahead and wrap it up.
Oh, okay,
when
okay,
I say
yeah,
wrap it up,
yeah,
you want to say, you know, this, such.
Yeah, well, this, you know, this Mr. Southside Chronicle once again, you know what I mean? Excuse me for my interview, but hey, I'm from the South, I'm a hood motherfucker. I gotta, you know, we ain't got no signs and we ain't in no building where you got a motherfucker with a sign talking about wrap it up and whatever, but at the same time, you heard, man, you know, kill me if I'm lying, bitch. Follow me, man. YouTube, subscribe, man. Likes and videos, all good, but just subscribe to me, man. This the man you want to see, man. This the man you want to know. Because I'm going to give it to you raw and uncut, man. I ain't rich. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes, man. I'm trying to eat too. Give me my line, bitch. Southside.